What's going on? How's things, guys? Welcome to I guess this is a live stream, really. Hope everyone's having a great day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry if like the first stream is probably going to be a little bit like touch and go, you know, a little bit ropey, but we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. You guys will have to let me know on the audio front. Video, make sure you guys can see stuff. But for the most part, I think we're all okay. I think we're all set up and good to go and all the rest of it. But yeah, just keep me posted because I can't see half of what you guys can see. I can see everything my end, I just can't see anything your end, if that makes any sense whatsoever. All right, let's load up LOTRO. Good old LOTRO. Hopefully the servers are a little bit better tonight than they have been. The Mordor server's been a bit hit and miss. Yo, what's up, Broom? Welcome. How's things? I've noticed that, I don't know whether it's just over time, these things just, the issues sort of slowly build up with them. But like Mordor is yesterday, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, Mordor was just terrible. Absolutely terrible. There was just loads and loads of lag, like no one could really move or do anything. And then I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder if like Evernight will be worth just going back to for a little bit, you know. And then I played that for like 10 minutes and just got stuck. I literally couldn't move. I just got stuck. I love this theme tune so much. I really do. If you see a cat like jump on the desk at any point, then don't be alarmed. He tends to do that. That's just his thing. Let's change. How's the audio, folks? Is it too loud? I feel like it might be a little bit loud, personally. We can turn that down a bit, though. For some reason, the music volume in this game is a bit of a nightmare. Let me just change the display. Display, there we go. You guys can see that. You can tell that I stream so often. I definitely know what I'm doing. Doing well this weekend. Hope the same for you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, all okay so far. So far, so good. No complaints as of yet. No complaints. Yeah, I forget. Do you know what? Time for me, time just melds into one. Like, I swear to God. I just find like the weekdays and the weekends, they all just fly by like so quickly. It really is kind of crazy. I can't remember where I left off, to be honest. Oh, right, yeah. I forgot like I was making a video and then I just kind of ditched myself in the prancing pony for whatever reason. Yeah, I'll try my best to balance the audio in LOTRO literally as best I can, but it's not easy at all. I think right now, from where I left off, we're in Angmar right now. Landscape difficulty, I was running Fearless for quite a while, but everything was just literally like to a point where everything was just destroying me in Angmar, so I dropped it down to, I think it's Adventurous, which was the first one. So kind of, I think we just need to go, let's go back to Orcare. Let's teleport there and then we can crack on with some Angmar stuff. We're going to do some missions as well, some quests. Shout out to my new mug that I've got. Little Lord of the Cats mug, I don't know if you can see that. Been thoroughly enjoying that recently. Speaking of which, he is literally just sat on the floor right now, just staring at me, waiting for me to do something. The weird thing is, like, he literally sleeps all day, and then the second that I get up to go and do something, or like stream, or like make a video or something, he's like, oh, like, where are we going? Like, what are we doing, sort of thing. The server doesn't feel too bad today, that's good. Has been really choppy. Be interesting to see how many people have renewed their VIP after the first month of the legendary server. It normally drops off fairly hard, to be honest. I don't know what I prefer. I don't know if I prefer playing with these names on or off, to be honest. I feel like in like certain areas, having the names on is just crazy. You just can't see anything. It like absolutely kills your FPS as well. Alright, where do we get up to, my friend? Oh, there is a little bit of lag. My god, wow, I'm not even like animating here. I'm just going for it, clearly. Oh, wow. Alright. I'm just T-posing, that's cool. Welcome to LOTRO, I guess. What's he saying? I've been too long in training here in the wild, stranger, for I have heard naught of your deeds. You have a fame to earn right to do battle. It's foolishness. The tray of Duvedane do not hold by the tenets of the right. Listen to one who knows of these. Hone my body to knife's edge, so I may exact my vengeance upon them and upon their Angmarim masters. I will not willingly stand by while you attempt to take my place, unless you prove to have the mastery. We fight. Alright, looks like we're taking this guy down then, apparently. Come on then, buddy. Stand in my ring of fire. Why not? Have one of those. There you go. Nice and simple. Okay, well, that's literally what we came here to do. Alright, fine. Okay. I should really, to be honest, I should really be leveled a little bit more when I'm exploring Angmar. I probably need like 1 or 2 more levels to be able to kind of explore everything. It was funny, like off stream, I went to go and fight Bloodwing earlier, and yeah, realized that Bloodwing's got like 22,000 health. I'm pretty sure he or she is like level 44, 45, and I just about managed to get her health down, or his health down, to like, I think it was like 3k by like using like potions and regen, and like I was trying to triple stack my water lore as well to keep getting my health back. There's just only so much you can do. And then on top of that, like whilst I was attacking her and like getting up to the point where I was killing loads of dragons, there was like a wraith, a mournful wraith that just spawned in as well. The nice thing is though that as a lore master I can kind of dispel corruption, so that does like reduce their damage a little bit, albeit they still hit pretty hard, to be fair. Yo, what's up, Honeybell? Welcome. Thank you so much. Really been enjoying the channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you checking out the live streams. I know they're not for everyone, but hey, it's a cool way to interact with you guys. I've never been a fan of like streaming like full time. I feel like I absolutely take my hat off to everyone that can do it. It just looks exhausting, but I like the idea of just hanging out with people. The lag on this server tonight is terrible. Like, my god, this is bad. Damn. Yeah, what's happening to Mordor? What have they done to my boy? Mordor used to be absolutely fine. Now they've just destroyed it. Oh, what are we doing here? Collect bloodstone trove, right? Ooh, okay, you've got a wraith hot on your tail there, buddy. Let's pop some regen here. Hit this guy down. Yes. Nice. Very nice. Alright, where are we looking for? It's going to be up here, I'm going to assume, but we'll see. We'll see. Welcome to anyone that's just joined. Please, please, please let me know if the audio is okay. If the video is okay. I don't stream, like, at all, really, so I've got no idea what I'm doing. I don't claim to know what I'm doing. I just talk bollocks on the internet. Oh, okay, it's there, it's there. We're good. This is one thing I love, though, about the legendary servers, is the fact that you can go into pretty much any area, and there are just people. Also, can we just talk about how strong Staff Strike is? It's actually crazy. And the fact that you can just pretty much, depending on what landscape difficulty you're on, you can pretty much just spam Wizard's Fire and Wizard's Frost and it will just kill most things. Looks great, audio's fine. Yeah, what's up, Axel? Swithen, thank you so much. Welcome. Hope you guys and girls are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your support on the channel and everything in between. This month has been a little bit nuts, if truth be told, to be honest. I had no idea there was that much interest in, well, not just LOTRO, but in what I'm doing. So yeah, no, I appreciate that. Stream is looking great. Cool. Perfect. That is what you want to hear from someone who does not stream at all, really. But hey. Cool. What are you guys up to this evening, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are? Are you playing LOTRO? Are you working? If you are working, then I will try and keep very, very quiet so you do not get heard watching a stream whilst you're supposed to be working. I won't tell if you don't. Playing a Lore Master on Angmar server, almost finished with Evandim. That's cool. Yeah, Lore Masters are everywhere right now. Lore Masters are like the plague. We are everywhere. It's hard though, right? Because I do feel like since I've been playing my Lore Master, it is very, very hard to play another class now. Like I was saying at the start of the stream, for those that missed it, I was struggling with the lag on Mordor quite badly yesterday or the day before. So I jumped on Evernight for a little bit on my champion. Man, that class just does not hit hard enough at level 52. And the spec that I like to play, which is the yellow line, which is AoE, it just hits so slow. It really does hit so slow. I need to go this way. Damn, I'm just getting eaten by these things. Getting ready for work. That's okay then. Getting ready for work is fine. I need to kill some orcs. So this is another thing that I kind of I will reference in a video coming up, right? But like to you and I who play this game quite often, we'll look at this area and go, okay, this task right here, fighting these orcs, I roughly know by the indication of this white arrow on the map, roughly where I'm going. A lot of new players will look at this map, this giant yellow area, and they'll just go walking around this area for ages in the hopes that they'll stumble across an enemy that ticks the box. LOTRO, it is brilliant. I love it to pieces, but it does not do itself many favors, I don't think. In fact, I wonder, actually, is this... We found in around the city... Okay, so maybe they are through there. Maybe I've been to this cave already, actually. Let's see. Does Mordor feel different for someone living in Europe? It does. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. It really does. I obviously my main experience before Mordor was on Evernight, and I was kind of like, oh, like how different can a server truly be? But just having the server located over here makes a massive difference. I don't know where exactly it's located actually. I mean, as you can see right now, we're still experiencing some difficulties, should I say. But it does feel different. Yeah, it does feel a little bit smoother, that's for sure. My main is Yellow Champ. Was just about to roll a Lore Master when I decided to check out here. Yeah, honestly, like, Champion is, in its very own right, amazing. Like, it really is. I love the sustain of a Champion. The Champion feels like it can pretty much do anything. I just love the fact that on my Lore Master, like, I can quite literally do what I'm doing now and just run by and just tag everything, and depending on like how hard you hit, it will just die eventually. This seems to be like a relatively quick way of doing things, whereas the Champion, red line's a lot faster, but yellow line to me just seems so slow. Can you jump really quick? Because jumping on Evernight feels really laggy. I mean, you can jump, like, reasonably so. Evernight, I find, is so hit and miss. So hit and miss. Do you know what? We're just going to head up here. We're just walking about with our fucking dick in our hand at this point. I have got some hope tokens, actually. I should probably use them. What spec are you red about? I'm playing red right now. Yeah, I must admit, the jumping on Evernight, or at least the free-to-play service from what I've seen, seems fairly hit and miss. Okay. I should really use my mount more often, honestly, but I've got a real hankering for just walking around in Middle-earth. I honestly can't even remember half of these quests, to be honest. I don't even know if I'm going the right way, to be truthful. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Come here, boys. Have a little bit of lightning. Enjoy that. I'm sure you will. What else we got here? Are you close enough? No, you're not close enough. You can take it anyway, though. Have one of these. There you go. That's for you. Oh, you are close enough. Enjoy that. Wow. I love me some lightning storm, that's for sure. Lightning storm, and then when you get sticky gourd for the first time and you see the amount of damage it does, it's kind of nuts. Okay, what else we got? We got any more of you? Just dotted around? No, perhaps we'll go for a little walk then. Have fun on the stream. Off the start, that Lord Master was intended. Yeah, Swithin, I really do hope you have a great time with it. Honestly, give I've heard Blue Lore Master's pretty good. I haven't personally tried it. I've only played Red. But give it a go. The issue you've got with Lore Master is I do feel like, especially early on, it's so powerful that, at least for me, it makes me not really want to play anything else, truthfully. Alright. We just, like, how many of these can we pull realistically without just getting absolutely battered? Are they too far away? Maybe they're too far away, actually. Lore Master looks so powerful compared to my little Hobbit Hunter. Yeah, it's, I don't know what's going on with this class, bro. Honestly, like, it just feels so bloody broken sometimes. Oh, we like this. This is good. This is good. Yeah, see, like, one thing I love about Lore Master is you can kind of, like, just drag all of these enemies, like, where are we at now? We've got, like, 5 here. Another one here. And then you can just pop Ring of Fire. Get them to stand in it. Literally. And so, just for clarity, this is on Landscape 1. So, not the standard one, but the one above. But even on, like, Landscape 2, up to, like, Fearless. The only thing you got to be careful with Fearless is the Sauron nukes. But this is, like, easy, really. This is, like, pretty much how everything goes. I reckon I could probably, depending on how many enemies are around me, you can probably take on enemies that are sort of 3 or 4 levels higher than you, providing you can actually hit them correctly. But you've got so much AoE potential. I think that's the biggest thing. And even the pets, like, if you need to get some aggro off you, you can just chuck your bear out, for example. He'll then stay around for a while. Right, we are actually here to do something. I think we're going up here, aren't we? Are these the lesser stones? Or am I crazy? Oh, there we go, yeah. So I've just got to stand in front of these. Who makes these quests, honestly? Like, just go and stand in front of that stone. No problem. Oh, I knew I'd run past one somewhere. Really? You're just tucked away? I can't kill you? Oh, there we go. That's another one. Where is the last one? Is it tucked away over here somewhere? Where are you, Mr. Stone? Are you around here? I think you might be. Tucked away, hiding from me. Yes, you are. Lovely stuff. Okay. That's that down. Where do we need to go now? Oh wait, there's more? Wait. What are we missing here? What's this? Dark Vengeance. Defeat War Master. Oh, okay. Wait, there's a War Master here. I did not know that. Where's the War Master? Ah, okay. I was about to run away from him. Have a lightning storm, friend. That's ridiculous. Like, you cannot tell me that that is not absolutely ridiculous. Make a Hobbit Lore Master so much fun. Class fantasy unreal, right? Like, I love the character fantasy in Lord of the Rings. I always have. I've loved all the races. But I really struggle with the class fantasy of a Hobbit in general. Like, I love the way that the Hobbit is portrayed in the books and in the movies as, like, this kind of, like, brave but totally unaware of its own capabilities kind of race. Whereas the thought of being a level 150 Hobbit, like, Lore Master or Champion or Thief or whatever, just, I don't know, it just does something to my brain. I cannot comprehend it in the slightest. How many of you guys walk around like way more than being on your mount? Like, obviously, if you've got to travel great distances and you're using stable masters and stuff, but if you're going from objective to objective like this, how many of you just like walk about? I feel like I do it way more than I probably should. I feel like that's probably going to annoy a lot of people, but I don't know, I've just always done it. Okay, we need to find some Angmar in. I don't know, going forward, I don't know what time is good for you folks in terms of streaming. Like, these streams are far more about you guys than they are about me. So if it is too late and people are struggling to tune in, then let me know. We've got, what, 22, 23 people in here now, which is awesome. But I also don't want to, like, cause anyone pain if you're struggling to get here for whatever reason. Wow, we have pulled way more than I thought here. Oh, okay, you guys are just, like, swinging at me. That's fine. Let's pop some of this. Once you can stack your water lore, honestly, I feel like you can get out of a lot of things. Like, your self-sustain just kind of goes up and up and up. Just got to be a bit mindful here. Be nice if we can just slow this guy down, actually, like right on our tail here. So we hit a staff strike. That does so much damage when it's flanked like that. The Lynx normally does quite a bit of damage as well. Yeah, that's like over 1,000. It's over 1,000. Wow. Goodbye, friend. Oh, welcome to anyone that's just joined. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I didn't expect that sort of turnout for a first stream. That's pretty mental, actually. Okay. Well, not far off for getting this done, that's for sure. What have they got? What's this? Oh, that, okay, that's slow burn. Well, they are doing damage to me. Like, I feel like when things hit me, I am a little bit squishy. Okay. Let's go and hand some stuff in. One thing I've never really paid any attention to, truthfully, is the crafting in LOTRO since I played it. I've always been more of a, like, I kind of just want to quest and level up and fight things and kill things. But I've heard the crafting system is really, really good in Lord of the Rings Online. So I do want to kind of spend a bit more time looking into that, that's for sure. I seriously need to invest in some, like, better cosmetics and horses and stuff. I'll tell you one thing I really don't agree with is the fact, like, as much as I'm more than happy to give SSG my money for this game, because I really do feel like what they've created is fantastic. Holy textures, brother. My God. Damn. Let's just smooth that over. Yeah, one thing I've really struggled to get on board with, though, is that a lot of items in this game, they're not account bound, are they? They're just like single use. They're like only accessible to your character. Oh, there goes my cat. Hello. So there are like a lot of items that like you buy, you use, and then that's it. Wish there were more content creators for LOTRO and legendary servers in general. All guides, content for this level bracket are so dated. Yeah, I completely agree. One of the things that like really sort of spurred me on, I was looking, obviously I watch quite a few Lord of the Rings Online content creators anyway, and just make sure I'm not going the wrong fucking way. And a lot of the content, like, there are people that obviously still play this, still stream, are still relevant, but a lot of the guides, like one of the biggest Lord of the Rings Online YouTubers, which was Louis7, I used to watch a lot of his content. Sorry if the camera's going to shake, this is just my cat, he just likes to do these things apparently. Just absolutely no care for space whatsoever. This is just his tail. Yep, this is fine. You're going to press things, aren't you? Brilliant. Yep, that's coffee. Are you done now? Yeah, not everyone's here for you, mate. Thanks. Yeah, so Louis, I used to watch Louis Evans videos all the time, but obviously his content, he's not streamed or made a video for like, what, nearly a year now? So I do think a lot of the stuff that he has done is still totally relevant, but I do think there is a big gap in the YouTube LOTRO space for a lot of content. And to be honest, most of my content is just rambly stuff, you know, stuff about how I'm feeling, how the game makes me feel, my experience, nostalgia, you know, I just sort of go with the flow. Would love to see a live stream of you doing Angmar instances. Yeah, do you know what? Angmar, I think one thing that's obviously drawn me to Mordor is the fact that obviously I am British, as we say, and having a server over here has been a massive draw. Obviously, as you can tell, it's made such a fucking difference. Not. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Angmar might be reverting back to the issues that I had on some of the free-to-play servers, truthfully. Came back due to yourself and another YouTuber speaking about Legendary. Thanks for the introduction, mate. Having so much fun in LOTRO again. Yo, fella D, I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that so much. Like, I've got such a passion for this game, the community, like, I mean, the reception, like, for example, I was expecting to go live and maybe like 2 or 3 people tune in, but I feel like the community of this game is massive. Like, it really is, and I love the fact that everyone bands together. I think it's really, really cool. So I'm truly passionate about the game, putting it out there to more people. This game, don't get me wrong, right? This game is old as fuck, right? There is no getting around that at all. It is an old game, but I cannot tell you in the experiences that I have had playing MMOs in general, I cannot tell you how much of a better, meaningful, and more fleshed out time that I've had in this game compared to any others. It's insane. Yo, what's up, Shenten? Great to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I think you have a lot of success making more new content for this Legendary server for EU. Some guides and stuff would be mega. Yeah, that's definitely something I'll take on board, mate. I'm still learning a lot as well. I kind of make it openly apparent that I've been playing LOTRO for like a year now. Like, that's probably about it. I'm very like new to the game, which is probably a benefit, really, because you can come in with a fresh set of eyes. You can give different perspectives. I'm not going to know it all. I don't claim to know it all. But I do think, yeah, maybe some newer content, some like guides, maybe just instance guides or resource guides, something like that. You know, I think that's definitely something to take on board. I think you and one other YouTuber brought this game to my attention. Hopping around 3 MMOs, trying to find a home, only to realise this game's been here all along. That comment, first of all, welcome. I know you've commented before. I didn't say hi. I'm incredibly rude. I do apologise. Welcome to the stream. That is such a real comment. And the fact that you said find a home is exactly how I feel. Because as you get older and as you get really time starved and you've got a lot of things going on in life anyway, family, kids, animals, bills, work, all of that jazz, you have less time to actually like game, right? To just play for fun. So whenever you do play, at least for me, I want something to be meaningful. I need to have that connection because otherwise there's just no point. I may as well just go and watch a bit soap on the TV or something like that. But yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, agreed. It's very dated, but the reason I'm addicted is purely the community. People on Mordor are literally so wholesome and join together all the time. That's why I play now. Yeah, I completely agree. There's not been many times actually where I've asked someone to help or join an instance with me where I've not had some sort of success, that's for sure. Alright, what's he got to say? Cranog's 5th challenge. You have defeated Necton. That sounds like, what's the guy from Diablo? Deckard Cain? Is that him? And earned the right to stand for the Tray of Galorg in Clucath against the Tray of Duvedane. I'm not going to do that the whole time. That will absolutely ruin me. This is a chance for a great honour, Southron. A chance to show our foes that the Tray of Galorg are not to be dismissed so readily. We will stand always against them, and you will be the warrior to remind them of our opposition. Fuck yeah! Cool, what have we got? We've got a robe that is worse than the robe I've currently got. We'll take it. Sign me up. It's time of Cluath is almost, sorry, the time of Cluath is almost upon us, and you must prepare yourself to do battle. Despite your prowess against the warriors of Tray of Galorg, it will not be enough. You need a greater ally, that of knowledge. Many among the Trail of Galog witnessed the unlawful breaking of the rights of Clucath, in which Nectan's father was slain, and they may have some words by which you will avoid a similar fate. Osbel, by my ruling seat, can tell you how Nasan met his end and perhaps give you some manner of avoiding a similar fate. Cameron at the centre island of Orghair will tell you which of the warriors of the Trail of Duvedane you may be facing. Tazgul, hunter of the Hillbees southeast of Nadnathair, may have learned something during his sojourn that will be of aid of you. Speak with these three and any others who may be able to help, and return to me before long. The Clucath will not wait forever. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Where are we at? 13 years playing the game. Damn. That's a long ass time. Love to see it though. Absolutely love to see it. All good, chilling. Just finished watching Skylight stream. Has he finished streaming now? Is he done? Fella Luddy, you say, I can't seem to find an answer online anywhere. Have they said anything about when the first expansion will hit Mordor? It'll be Moria, right? Yeah, so Moria will be the first expansion. When the Legendary servers first came about, the roadmap was just estimated between 4 to 6 months. So I'm hoping it won't be as long as that, because I think right now, even a month in, people are like slowly running out of things to do. This is why I've like really taken my time. Obviously, I make like a lot of videos. I'm doing stuff all the time anyway, but there's just no sense in rushing because what's the point? I'm just going to run out of content. Right, let's just skim through this. I should have known when you helped me against the wargs that came to Basach Laran that you will bring great honour to the Trail of Galore. But I fear this may be too much for you, Elnarian. That is a fucking solid name. The Trail of Duvedane have already broken the rules of Clucath once. Who's to say they will not do it again? A great warrior Nasan met Aver of the Trail of Duvedane as the sun rose above Faelacro. For a time, everything seemed as it should. First Aver had the mastery, and then Nasan took the advantage. But as the Clucath drew on, the chieftain of the Trail of Duvedane, Domongart, became restless. Next to him sat two strangers, men of Carn-Dûm. Carn-Dûm, it is thought. Domongart suddenly rose to his feet and gave forth a tremendous cry and prearranged signal. A prearranged signal, question mark. Nasan's attention was diverted, and at that moment Aver knocked him to the ground. The Clucath was over. Domongart was not satisfied, and he demanded that Aver slay her helpless foe. This she did, and it was clear that the Trail of Duvedane, our kin of old, were hopelessly corrupted. Nasan's son, Nectan, swore to avenge his father, but you must do it in his place, for you have bested him, and he is not fit to stand for the Trail of Galorg in Clucath. Be watchful. When the Clucath begins, you must be prepared for anything. Okay. Alright, noted. Noted. Yeah, I think, Bonnie Bell, I think you're right. I think there's not been a great deal of communication. I think I heard that information about the timescale. I think I heard that third-handed anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a roadmap? Is there like a defined roadmap that's posted online? I haven't seen anything. I could be wrong. I greet you in your time of triumph. Orcs and the Angmarim have been taught that the union will not be permitted. For that, I thank you. No problem, brother. Absolutely no problem. Count me in. Okay, right, guys, need your help. One thing that I am not sure on at all is my virtue traits, right? Me being me, I've gone, I'm redline, I'm DPS, let's put as much as we can into DPS. However, it wasn't until I highlighted this little one here that says physical mastery. Now, I don't do a lot of physical stuff as a lore master, I'm kind of casting stuff. I kind of thought about swapping it out for loyalty, to be honest, like doing like a little situation like this just to make myself a bit more like tanky. I realised that I don't just want full offense, right? Kind of want a bit more resistance. When you look online, there are so many different takes on this, but a lot of the lore master guides were like pre the update, so it's kind of hard to tell what direction to send my character in, basically. kind of hard to know what to do. But this is what I'm kind of rocking with. So I think I'm going to like swap loyalty. I'm going to like leave that as it is for the time being. I think unless you're doing super endgame stuff, it probably doesn't matter too much, but we'll see.
You do not truly know the difficulties we face.
Glad you victory on my behalf, Elnarin. You have brought my vengeance against those who inhabit Dún Kovad. Let the other quake and wonder when my vengeance will find him. Okay. We don't really need any of this, right? Take it, but we don't need it.
Trust does not come easily among
You bring me the locations of the watching stones within Dún Kovad. This will be very helpful. When it is time to storm the city, we will know what to expect and can plan our attack in such a way as to avoid the dreadful stones. Yes, that sounds like a fucking great idea. Let's do that. Level 44. Excellent. Well, no points there, that's for sure. However, does that get us one step closer to be able to do different things? Slightly higher leveled things? Oh, there's one to hand in over here. Let's go and do that. I did feel like, so I made a video a couple of days ago about the Legacy of Morgoth and the live stream. And I felt like while it was really kind of like cool to see the different areas, I don't feel like, apart from the information that I managed to extract, I didn't feel like there was a massive amount of information shared. It was kind of like I was really having to dig deep to kind of extract stuff out of what to expect. The areas look quite cool, but yeah, it was kind of hard to know like what's coming and what's not. I should have not forgotten how you destroyed the standards that flew above Tor Gelvin, and neither have I. I will tell you what I can about what you may face at Clucath. The warrior slew the son and sullied the right is named Aver. She is a master of the bloodied arts. She has slain many of our people in the years since the last Clucath, and her name strikes fear into the hearts of all but Nektan, who swore to end her. Demongar, the leader of the Trey of Duvadain, surely thinks that Nektan will be our warrior. He may put forth Aver in hope that Nektan will be blinded with rage and easily defeated. It is difficult to say, and there are others. Drostan of the Trey of Duvadain is fierce, but his most recent battle ended in a cowardly retreat. He fought with Fongala for one day and one night before he escaped. He favours fighting from a distance and fears the dangers of standing toe-to-toe with an opponent. Mate, same. Don't worry. I'm here to cast spells. I like to just insult people from a distance. Don't worry. He is surely hurting for the chance to redeem his honour. Perhaps I have been no help at all, Elnarian. Even so, I hope that you can make use of what I've said. Okay. I'm using fidelity, loyalty, justice, wisdom, and honour, and it's working for me. Okay, so wait, what am I rocking here? Wisdom, honesty. Okay, that's slightly different. I've got wit, confidence, loyalty. Okay, well maybe I'll have a little play around with it then. When the new expansion's out, I'm guessing everyone will ditch the legendary servers for the free ones. Will people be transferring the legendary characters over, or will you be using your free ones? So, Sifiji, first of all, thank you so much, mate, for joining the live stream. I've seen you in both Discord, chat. I appreciate your support as always. For the sole purpose of where the legendary server is located, I honestly think I'm just going to stay. I think I'm just going to stay put because like I've said before, I've jumped back into the non-legendary servers recently and it's not been a good time. It's really not. Hi, I'm a novice, says Nazar, but this is my childhood game and I love it. Yo, Nazar, welcome back to LOTRO as well, or welcome to LOTRO if it's, you know, if you are a novice. I'm really glad you're enjoying it. What sort of class did you start as?
Greetings, Southron.
Pronounced assessment's correct, and you are a worthy friend of Treev Galorga. I'm pleased that we may now write a more satisfactory ending to the tale of the stolen bloodstones. Oh, bitch, give me a staff. Wow, look at, yes. Give me, oh, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Give me that staff. Where is it? Oh, I'm going to do so much damage now. God damn. I can't be stopped. I cannot be stopped. All right.
You come at a perilous time.
You have returned with silver nuggets from the Angmars. You are truly a friend of the Treav Galorg, Elnarion, and you do me honour by aiding with the Feyam. If you need to have a rest after the long journey from Dun Kovad, pull up a sleeping mat. Oh, that sounds suspicious, my bro, but appreciate the offer, but we are out of here. Well, the question more is, when will the expansions be released on the Legendary server? Slightly confused about if we will have the new expansion on the on the Legendary servers or not. So the new expansions, so what we sent it, so it will be released on the Legendary servers. So the brand new expansion, I can only assume, the idea is with most Legendary servers is when they get up to a certain point of either content or whether they get up to a certain point where the players are kind of diminished a little bit, they either just merge them into a full server or they just pull the cord on the server altogether. If either of those things happen, you'll get a character transfer. I think the idea is anyway, I think the idea is for the like non-legendary servers, the idea is to make them 64-bit anyway. There is a lot of conversations about that going around. I'm hoping that the content doesn't take too long to come out on the legendary servers, because I do think, like we've said earlier, I think a lot of people are going to start to get a little bit bored, but it's going to take forever. If it's like 4 to 6 months, for example, per expansion release, it's going to take forever to get to the current expansion. Minstrel Hobbit. I waited the 22nd of September. Minstrel Hobbit's a great little shout. That's an aggressive little hobbit, singing plenty of deadly little songs. Yeah, so I think they'll come at some point, but I don't know. It's hard to say. What tends to happen is the legendary servers, they either just, I don't know, fizzle out, or they get merged anyway. Wait, what? Did my horse just die, or did it just... That's not the normal animation when you fall into water. Alright, bro. What have you got for me?
You were a stranger to these lands.
I salute you. I have not yet returned to Orkhair, where I've been keeping a watch on Nad Nather to ensure that the hill beast do not rise again. You've been chosen as a warrior for the Klukath. I am frozen with amazement. You look frozen with amazement, mate. You really do. Mind you, you look like you've had a tough paper round, to be honest. I believe the death of Nassan and the betrayal of the Tray of Duvadain had ended the right forever. You defeated Necton in single combat. You cannot have been pleased with that. If Aver is chosen as the warrior of the Tray of Duvadain, Necton will see it as a lost opportunity to avenge himself upon his father's murderer. My apologies. I have carved a small figure from the tooth of Murgrath, and I would like you to have it. Carry it among your belongings. Perhaps it will bring you fortune in the trials ahead. Okay. Makes sense to play on Gladden's server, or best to choose another server with more people. Nazar, this is like where it gets a bit subjective, right? Because if you're like brand new to the game, you're probably not going to want to spend too much money, if any money at all. The issue you've got is that most people at the moment are on these legendary servers. Bro, why are you just in the lake, brother? Please, just relax. Yeah, the issue you've got is most people are on legendary servers right now, which does mean that if you want to access that, you are going to have to pay some money. You do require a VIP subscription to access it, but that is where most people are. If you just want to, if I were you, if I'm being brutally honest with you, I would dip my toe in the water on a free-to-play server, roll a character that you want to play, get a feel for your class, get a feel for the game, and then if you really find yourself 5 to 10 hours in, really super invested, then consider subscribing, is what I would do, personally. I, as someone who's like relatively new to LOTRO, I probably wouldn't like jump in dick first into a VIP unless I've actually played it and really, you know, really sold and really enjoy it. But that's just my 2 cents. I see, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, Super G. Honestly, I could be wrong, but that's typically what tends to happen, especially with SSG, because as phenomenal of a job that they've done keeping this game alive and the servers and whatnot, they are, of course, like limited on funding, right? So if the population of the server just isn't enough to warrant keeping it alive, then they'll just pull the plug. Financially, it just doesn't make sense to keep it open. Alright, where are we going? We've got a big trek on our hands here, that's for sure. Bro, where is... Oh, we're up there. Wait, have I got this? I do, actually. Yeah, we can swift travel this. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That makes sense. Yeah, it's all a bit up in the air. I mean, for me, I think I'm incredibly drawn to the legendary servers for two factors. A, obviously, they perform a lot better than what the free servers do in the US. And B, I like the idea of experiencing as close to the vanilla game as I possibly could. Like, seeing all the expansions come out, seeing the people running around. I like seeing the world a bit more densely populated. I don't like the idea of being capped at 50. I mean, I've been playing like sparingly because I've been making videos and recording and stuff. And even now I'm at level 44. Don't like being capped so much. I've always really enjoyed leveling up in MMOs. To some people it's a really tedious experience. To me, I thoroughly enjoy it. I really do. Probably one of the highlights of the experience. So yeah, to have that kind of capped at 50 kind of sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. I can always make an alternative character or roll a different class or something. It's not the end of the world. We've got a new title. Bane of the Orcs. Excellent. I'm excited to play some of the expansions though when they come out, because I've not ventured any further than like this zone really. You know, I've not gone into like Gondor or Moria or anything like that, so to see all that for the first time would be really cool. Where have we gone here? Hang on a minute. Let's just get rid of this bullshit for a start. Thank you. Where are we going with this? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, sorry, I'm losing track of where I'm going now. We're going to the Stable Master is where we're going. Evening, dude. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing very well, mate. How are you? I'm really, really well. Hope your stream was good, Sky. Moria is amazing. Yo, Skaith, welcome. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about Moria, honestly. Bro, I feel like I'm just doing like Duke of Edinburgh over here. Like, that's a UK joke, by the way. I feel like I'm just like roaming around everywhere that I don't need to go. Yeah, I've heard nothing but really good things about Moria. For some people, actually, Moria and Mirkwood have been like game-defining experiences. Seeing numbers go up is one of the most fun parts of an MMO, mate, so I thoroughly get it. Disliking the level cap, I'm the same. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I really am, because like, I feel like early game LOTRO, if you know what you're doing, you could smash 1 to 30 in like hardly any time whatsoever. Yeah, you could probably do that in like, well, I mean, easily one sitting. Easily. Moria will be awesome, and for those who have never been there, it will amaze you. Yeah, I really hope so. I really hope so. And that's kind of why I'm sticking with, like, I want to get geared. I want to get at least 2, maybe 3 characters to level 50. The biggest issue I've got is that a lot of the, like I said, the cosmetics and stuff that you buy, bag space and whatnot from the LOTRO store, it's only applicable to 1 character. Like, it's per character rather than per account. Yeah, so that's kind of what puts me off of rolling an ult from time to time. But I would like to get a couple of ults leveled up, ideally. Right, where are we going? We are off to Gath Forthnir.
What do you need?
Right, really? Did I not get the fucking swift travel? I swear I got this. Okay, we're hot in it. Alright, strap yourselves in, guys. We're going for a fucking walk, clearly. Hey, yo. Ardell, if you're in the chat, mate, I appreciate it. Those of you that can't see, I've just been getting a tell from a kin member just talking about the stream and stuff, so you can keep that like popping up. That's what that is. Thank you so much, mate. If you are listening, I really appreciate it. That's really kind of you. For me, leveling is part of the fun, so if it's not fun leveling, I don't play. That's because that's usually 90% of the game. Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. I think that's one of the things that used to draw me to Phantasy Star so much, is like I never played it enough to like hunt all of the rare items and weapons and stuff, like when I used to play it on the Dreamcast. But leveling up used to be like massive. I used to just love leveling up so much. I don't know, it was just a dopamine hit every time you did. I need to be careful of what I'm doing here. These guys can easily penetrate my poor little bum. That's probably going to get me demonetized, but it is what it is. May you show online now on your server? So my server, Nazar, my server is Mordor, which is an EU server, which is a legendary server. That's probably all I can do for you, mate, truthfully. If you want to come and hang out on Mordor, you're more than welcome to do that. But yeah, that's probably all I can say. If you are in the EU, then Evernight and Mordor is probably your go-to. Glad the LOTRO stuff is doing well. Great to see it in Totally Deserved. Yo, Sky, I appreciate it, mate. You will know more than probably anyone the way that my brain has been over the last 2 months. I feel like when you aren't able to pursue a game that you're really passionate about, or like something that you set yourself out to do, it can be really disheartening. For those of you that don't know, I used to stream and record YouTube videos for Phantasy Star Online, and I just couldn't get the client working, and I'd built my channel around it, and I just basically had a bit of a midlife crisis. And I'd always been into Lord of the Rings Online, but I was too scared to really like make videos or like full send content on it. But choosing to do so, I don't know why I was so scared, because everyone's been so receptive and like really nice. But to see that it's just helped so much. But yeah, I don't know why I was so bothered about it, but I'm so glad I decided to just jump into it, you know. But welcome to anyone else who just joined. That's crazy to see 30 people here for the first stream. Like, I was expecting to go live and maybe like 1 or 2 people would join in. But no, welcome guys. Thank you so much for checking out the stream. If you've been following the YouTube videos and stuff, I really appreciate that. It goes a long way. I'm about to get absolutely fucked. Right, rest in peace. Here we go. Oh, that was a big hit. Can we get this in at the same time? Okay, let's get a stun. Can we get a stun going? Oh my god, we'd managed it. Okay, Lawmaster OP, right? My god. Yeah, Nazar, that's all I can really tell you, mate, is about what server I'm on. But like I said, if you are just wanting to give LOTRO a go, check out the free-to-play server, make a character, see what you fall in love with, and then go from there. Probably wouldn't go for a sub straight away if I was you. Can we get a flank off here? Oh, wow, they are doing some damage. My goodness me. I'm just going to run away with my tail between my legs. Wait for my water lore to build up again. Oh my god, please. Don't do me like this. Please don't do me like this. Help a brother out. Oh my god, that's an invisible wall. We're okay. Alright. Okay, we're good here. Alright, what are we doing here? What's this? Defeat Girth? Is it Gertheric? In Maythad. Alright. Wait, this person's doing things. Let's see if this person will join. I bet they won't, but let's see. I stand corrected, you fucking legend. Thank you so much. Now save me from this giant beast, please. Oh, I love that attack so much. Yes, I love the battle cries in this game. That's one thing that blew me away the first time I heard it. Oh my god. Where are these enemies we're looking for, by the way? I feel like I'm... Oh. Okay, this has got some potential. Here we go. Here we go. Come into my little circle of death here, guys. Come into the circle of death. Welcome, welcome, welcome into my circle of death. Okay, okay, the circle of death is for me. The circle of death is for me. Bail. Bail. Oh my god, I'm getting ruined. Oh no, not a wraith. Not a wraith at the same time. Oh my god, please. Oh, shit. I'm just spamming my abilities here. Oh, that's big damage. That's big damage. That's big damage on me. Oh my god, run. That's so good. Gotta say, I tried LOTRO the other day. The control scheme felt kind of weird for me, but I could see why many people enjoy it. And I'm glad a lot of people are, because it's a piece of gaming history. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. This game is hella clunky. Like, really clunky. See, look, this is why I love this game. Look at this, right? I'm going to move my camera real quick. Look at this. This person I've teamed with, I'm finished, but how many do you still need? Rather than just abandon, people are just like, oh, I can help out. Right, need 3. How do I spell this? G3? Can't find. The community in this game is unreal. It really is. Where are we going? Does this person know where we're going? I haven't got a fucking clue, honestly. Just gonna go for this. Wow. Okay, that I did not expect that to get all 3 of them, to be honest. Oh my god, you finished it! Wow. Wow. Can we have a look? Oh yeah, it is fragile. Oh my god. Wow. This is what my fiance has just built. She's like so clever. We've got like a little Lego Buckbeak from Harry Potter. How long did that take? That was about what today? 2 hours, 3 hours? And then we were building it a little bit yesterday as well. I know, he's so big, isn't he? I really don't want to break him. You got him? Wow, that's crazy. Isn't Lego so expensive? I saw a Lego Baradur the other day advertised, and fuck me, was that some money. That's just so much money. Oh, yeah, we've got ourselves into something here. I don't know what I'm, like, seriously, what am I looking for here? Maybe we have to go further in. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? I have to charge this up. I wondered with that. I wonder if I have to stand there and cast that, actually. Yeah, she's a clever little bean, to be fair. Very clever little bean. Sorry, if you see me on edge looking behind me, it's because the cat's normally there, like, fucking with things. Doing cat-related things. Where are these enemies? I'm gonna have to move on. Try not to get knocked off my horse at the same time. Oh, my poor horse. I feel like we might be in over our heads a little bit here. Oh, this person's what an absolute legend. This is what I mean. Like, people don't have to do this. God, that's cool. Isn't that cool? I feel like that's cool. I can hear something. Oh, it's a fly. I can hear a fly. Motherfuckers. I hate flies so much. Alright. Oh, have they pulled? They have pulled. I'm coming! Don't worry! Boom. Yes. Excellent. Wait, you came all this way and then abandoned me? Fuming. Absolutely fuming. Alright, scratch what I said about people being nice. What are the odds that I need this one right here? I'm just going to pull all 3 of them. Yeah, of course it is. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it? You know. Oh, no, no, no. This is not good for us. This is really not good for us. Oh, we got one, though. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right, my butt hurts. Okay. Bedtime for me. Enjoy the rest of your stream, dude. Yo, thank you so much, Siffergy. Thank you for joining in, mate. I really appreciate it. These guys are following. That is relentless. You are not the ones that I'm looking for, though. That's for sure. Am I, like, stunned here? You hate to see it. We're getting absolutely battered by these boulders. Absolutely battered. Okay, let's heal that. We just outrun these guys because I'm really not looking for a fight, but you guys are just really looking for a fight. I don't want to fight, but you're going to keep following me. Okay. All right, let's just try and sort this situation out, shall we? Have some fire. Have some fire, and then please just fucking die. Yes. Oh, you wanted the smoke. Well, I gave you fair warning. I gave you fair warning. You didn't have to, but you wanted the smoke. It's fine. Oh, hang on. Love this. Oh, let's get involved. Yes, excellent. Excellent. Okay, we need one more. We need one more. We can get out of this godforsaken place. Wait, so why would you leave if you're still here? Why not just invite you again? Right, I am going to need you. Let's wait for some cooldowns. Okay, no, we've got some stuff up here. Let's pop that. Let's go into that. And then we can go into Lightning Storm at the same time. Then we can go into Flanked, Staff Strike as well. That is some crazy damage. And we are out of here. Excellent. That is what we like to see. Perfect. Still not far enough away to get on my mount. That's insane. Do you feel like since we're here, should we not just make this journey anyway? So if I don't do this now. What's weird is I actually came here the other day. I swear I clicked the stable master. I swear I did. Oh, I totally forgot to say, there's been a couple of you that have become members recently to the channel, which is so vastly appreciated, but the notifications are terrible on YouTube. Basically, unless I'm streaming, I pretty much don't get any notifications, like, at all. So if you have become a member, I do apologize that I haven't seen it or said anything about it. I have tried to comment on a couple of your comments, those of you that have become members, but it is vastly appreciated. I do feel like if anyone is looking to support, not that you ever have to, the best way to do it is Patreon by far. The Patreon, for those of you that have seen it or haven't seen it, you can support just from £1. It is literally just £1 a month. In the UK, I think it's about $1 something. In the US, it just comes out monthly. I get far more of that than I would do if you become a member on YouTube. So, yeah, just FYI, it's not expected, but at the same time, if you guys want to help, that's awesome. I appreciate that. YouTube has... I think YouTube, as good as YouTube is for videos, the live streaming and membership side of things is not so fantastic. YouTube alerts are really delayed in my experience. So, Sky, this wasn't a stream, like on-stream alert or anything. This was a guy who signed up to a membership. I only found this because I checked my analytics the other day, and it said recent member or recent membership 1 day ago. And I got, like, no email, no notification, nothing at all. So stuff like that I'm worried about missing as well. I'm also not sure if some of the notifications are even working on the live stream as well. It's always hard to tell with YouTube. I feel like more happens on Twitch. There's more like stuff that pops up typically. I'm gonna get fucked here. Oh my god, this is level 51. Okay, let's just stay well away from this. So yeah, it is hard to tell. Yo, Salami, good evening. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a really good day, whatever you're doing. Day, evening, night, all the rest of that jazz. I am on the knife's edge at this point. It's the same for me as well. It doesn't really tell you if someone becomes a member off stream. Lol, I'm watching and got your reply regarding membership, loving the channel. Yeah, Glorfin, it was, again, I didn't want to name any names because I'm not that kind of guy. I respect people's, what have I done? Oh my god, what have I done? Oh no, we're good, we're good. I really respect people's privacy. So, I didn't want to name any names, but yeah, it was yours that I saw. And the only reason I saw it is because I went into my analytics. And it was like, you became a member the other day. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry that I've not picked it up or said anything. It makes me feel terrible because the way the world is right now, people are fighting tooth and nail just to pay their bills and stuff. So anyone that wants to support any extracurricular activity at all is amazing, to be honest. The fact that people can even do that. I really don't want to miss stuff like that. It's the same for me as well. It doesn't really tell you if someone becomes a member off stream. No, it's insane. If I hadn't have checked the roster, then I really wouldn't have seen it at all. Niched. I apologize if I've absolutely slaughtered that. If you are in the stream and you are listening, thank you so much for becoming a free trial Patreon member. That really does mean a lot. I should have said actually before that anyone that is considering looking at the Patreon, there is exclusive content on there, and by exclusive I do not mean like OF, that certain naughty website where people put stuff. I mean exclusive behind the scenes, Lord of the Rings stuff, collectibles, that sort of thing, and the free trial runs for 7 days. So if you don't like what you see within 7 days, you can can it off and be like, mate, this bald guy's well boring, and move on. But I appreciate your comments, Glorfindel, on the channel. That really means a lot. Is your Discord link outdated? It's just not working to me. Huh. Possibly, mate. Let me try and find another one for you, my friend. Give me 2 seconds. Let's have a little look, shall we? Let's go into Discord and find a link because the current link isn't working. As you can see, I am a professional streamer of many talents. I definitely know what I'm doing. I'm not winging this in the slightest. Link, yes. Copy link, yes. Where's the chat? You know, I am terrible at this, honestly. Right. Try that. That might work. That might work. So, what's super strange, and I kept track on this on purpose, right? At the start of this stream, we had 2,650 subscribers. Since I've been streaming, we're now at 2,659 subscribers. Not a single one has come, because the alerts are attached, right, to Streamlabs. Not a single one has popped up, which is super odd. Like, just, I really cannot work it out. The only thing I can do, actually, sorry guys, I'm sorry to piss around here. I just want to make sure this is right. I don't know what it is with YouTube. Like, I get that YouTube is far more compatible for people. You know, it's all on one platform, right? But Twitch just, it really does it so much better. Recent events, what have we got here? So if I like log out of this, hopefully this won't log me out of what we're doing now, but we'll see. Log in. Okay, log in. Let's see. Continue. I'm going to have to get that fly out. There's a fly that's... Basically, for context, this window, I'm not mental. I know it's nearly like getting into winter. That window is always open because the cat likes to jump through. With that, though, comes all sorts of different parts of nature. Let's just see. Will this play? Okay, so it does work. Right. Okay, Bruno, I appreciate the subscription, mate. That really does mean a lot. Thank you. I shouldn't have to, like, go into that all manually, though, to even see that. It's kind of crazy. Right, what are we doing it? Right, first of all, let's get the fucking... So I do have the... Wait.
Greetings.
So I've got the stable master. Am I just couldn't travel? Or was that a different one I was looking at? Maybe it was a different one. Huh. Okay, guys, I am going to grab a drink, get this flying thing out of this room, and I will be back. Just give me 5 minutes, and I will be very much right back. Love you, bye. Sorry about the wait, guys. I am, of course, back. What did I miss? Yo, Dad Chef, thank you for checking in, mate. I appreciate it. Nice surprise seeing you stream. Keep up the great work, brother. Currently reading through the trilogy. And yeah, that's sick. Thank you so much, man. See, like, this is how tragic I am. I'm like watching my own stream just to make sure I don't miss any comments. That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, I appreciate all the support, man. That's really kind. I'm probably like, what am I now? Like, probably a quarter of the way through the Silmarillion right now. That is a really tough read. It's really hard to kind of get to grips with like the terminology and the story. It's kind of mad, really. Got one question. Love the game, but how are you not getting lags? I've got a €1,500 setup, and it's crazy how laggy it is. Thanks, man. You brought me to the game. Yo, Volker, I appreciate that. That's a really, really kind comment. In terms of lag, I do get lag. Like, I really do. I guess I try and... Let's have a look here. For the most part, I can like move around playing on the legendary server like quite freely. There are definitely lag spikes though, that's for sure. The legendary server, it has helped me quite a bit. Being ultimately closer to where I live, that definitely helps. But no, I definitely like, I don't avoid the lag at all. I still get it, so don't be under any illusions there. Right, where are we going? Because I did really thought we had this stable master, and we did. Catch me and Bree dancing and eating second lunch. Yeah, I made a short, like, no word of a lie. I made a short, like, I'm gonna say like 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago, and it was the music of like the prancing pony, like the little like like that kind of song, right? And I like put loads of these characters and stuff together, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I really thought it was so funny. Yo, Volker, I appreciate that subscription, mate. Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. And it took me ages to edit all these characters together and like green screen footage, and I uploaded that and literally no one even saw it. Like, it was such a flop, but to me it's probably one of my favorite shorts that I've ever made in any form of content. It was so funny. Off to work for me. Have a great day. Yo, Bonnie Bell, I appreciate that. Have a lovely day at work. I appreciate you tuning in. We need to get our asses moving here, because you guys are just going to be staring at my horse's ass for the next hour, doing absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think we're all caught up there. I think we are. I think by default, Discord generates a 7-day link. You can change it to never expiring link, though. Yeah, I thought I did. I only put that one as a 7-day one because I was just trying to get it done quickly, but I normally change it to never expire, but apparently that's not the case. Alright, let's go and get this book 7 done. Worried about these enemies, though. They're such a high level. We might have to do some missions here to level up a bit. Would you recommend playing at 144 Hz or above? So what am I now? Let me just double check for you, my friend. Where am I at? I am... Okay, so mine's on auto, but I do have a 240 Hz monitor. To be honest with you, I used to play this on a 144 Hz, and now playing up my 240, I can't tell a difference. I really can't tell a difference. There's not enough going on in terms of fast-paced motion or activity to really warrant the difference. Look at the fucking size of these motherfuckers. Yeah, I really don't think it's worth it, if I'm being brutally honest with you. What level are these? I'll never forget the first time that I came this way, especially in this corner here and fought Bogbareth. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, this is... No. We're in no man's land here. Or 48. Yeah, I think we need to go and do some missions and stuff, actually, to be honest. Don't really know the best place to do them, to be honest. Guess we could go to Rivendell and do some of the Bilbo stuff. That could work. Oh no, fuck off. Get away from me, please. Leave me alone, please. Oh my god, do not eat my ass. Wait, no, I mean, that's definitely getting taken out of context, 100%. Right, let's go and do some mission. We need to level. We need to level drastically. Doesn't that music just hit so different? My God. Oh, it's so good. Actually, do we do... Yeah, do we do the Bilbo stuff, or do we go... Actually, let me... I can take the Stable Master, actually, can't I? Perfectly normal, deployable stream. But you wouldn't expect anything less or anything more. I love the fact that that's how low you think of me. That makes me laugh a lot. Perfectly normal deployable stream. Yeah, Shenton, how's Final Fantasy 14? Are you still playing 14, or have you kind of binned it off? I don't want this. Where are the... That's far ranging. Is that what I wanted? Maybe it is this one.
Greetings to you.
Maybe this isn't the one I was looking for.
What do you need?
Oh, actually. What am I looking for here? Stilden, Oscaroth Lonelands. No, maybe this isn't the one I'm looking for then. Oh no, you're getting close to cap. I know. Beginning of days, welcome. I hope you're well. Yeah, I know. Sad times, right? I really am trying my best to take things nice and slow, but I just feel like with the level cap being what it is now, it's kind of hard to avoid, really. Is there not a mission recruiter here?
What do you need?
There's one in Trestlebridge, right, from what I remember. Scouts camp. Okay, right, well, fuck this. We'll just go to,
How can I be of service?
Is there one in Bree? I've got a feeling there's one in Bree, right? Let's give that a go. Yeah, I've been on and off, but mainly because I've been raiding with friends occasionally on the weekends while playing old school Monster Hunter during the week for the most part. Yo, like, so many people I know play Monster Hunter, especially like the older Monster Hunters. Should have invested more time in Shire fetch quests. I feel like it doesn't matter how resilient of a mind you are, there is only so many. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for right here. There's only so many Shire fetch quests you can do. I tend to get like so sidetracked though. Like I really do. I kind of get to a point where I'm like, oh, this area looks nice, or I wonder what Bilbo's house is looking like, and I'll just go and, yeah, you know, just go and chill in there. The only 14 I want to know about is the 14 rowdy drunken dwarves. Riff, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Really do hope you're well. Thank you for checking in, my friend. Appreciate that. That's probably going to be one of my next characters, actually. I like the idea and class fantasy of like a really burly, axe-wielding dwarf. I've always thought that's really cool. I'm a bit of like a vanilla kind of whore for some classes, really. Like Elven Ranger is always great to me. Love that. Yeah, big axe dwarf. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, the war room, right? Let's go. I really should have dragged them out, to be honest. Yeah. Do these scale, guys? I don't know if these scale. Do they scale? I think they do. This, by the way, the first time that you see this, holy fuck, man. Is this not one of the coolest areas and setup? Look how many people are jumping around though. Isn't that not mental? If you're going to get lag in any area, it's definitely going to be here. Holy fucking frames, dude. Okay. Let's just take all these. They all... Yeah, okay, they do scale. This is cool. Okay. Let's do as many of these as we can. After watching your vids, I had to roll a Lore Master on Mordor. Yeah, Andy, I appreciate that, mate. Come and join the plague. There is so many of us now. Like, I feel like Lore Masters are just like slowly taking over. Slowly but surely taking over. I don't know what's happening here. Is it loading? Yeah, we've got Mordor lag. My character's in the corner there doing things. Oh, there we go. It's just taking a little while. Yellow Lion at Dwarven Champion is my go-to class. So Yellow Lion Champion, right? That's AoE spec, if I'm correct. Collect Dwarven made weapons. God, the lag is bad. What am I getting attacked? Fucking hell. Things aren't even spawning in. I'm getting attacked. This is the true Lord of the Rings Online experience right here. There we go. We're back up to speed again. Fuck me. The best thing you can do if you want to play this game is to not invest in a decent PC. If you want a smooth experience, get yourself a potato, get a monitor, and just plug it in. Holy shit. So much harder hitting than a few... Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. I actually thought to myself the other day, because I didn't really play Lore Master too much before the pet changes were made, but I wonder how strong these things would have been if you've got the aggression of your pet. You know, your pet aggroing the enemy the whole time, and you're just able to just go in and cast spells constantly. Surely that would have just been, like, ridiculously broken. You can also buy some EXP here. Yeah, Lore Masters and your Red Line all betray the Blue Line. As a true Blue Line Lore Master on Laurelin, I'm ashamed of you. Yeah, do you know what? I wouldn't say no to a Blue Line. I've just never really tried it. I think I just got so accustomed to how hard my Red Line hits that it's very hard for me to sort of like switch my brain off from that, to be honest. Where is this guy? Is he back here? I am quite intrigued on trying Runekeeper though. I've never rolled a Runekeeper at all. We need to gain some of this XP. That's for sure. Defeat the Frost Horde Assault. Isn't this cool? I feel like I'm due to attack. Also, look at this, man. Oh, shit! Okay, jump scare. Clearly, jump scare. What is going on? What is going on? Nothing's being cast. Holy fucking shit. LOTRO, why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? God damn. Don't scare a brother like that. Is that you absolute bastard? Oh, please get out. Please die. Please die immediately. Thank you very much. Bloody wraiths. Yeah, the wraiths now for me, they're more of like when they spawn, I kind of roll my eyes and I just go like, oh, got to kill this thing now, I guess. It used to be really, really cool, whereas now it's just like, oh, whatever. It's almost like pressing a traffic light to cross the road. You know, you kind of got to do it, but you don't really want to wait, you know. Blue with a hint at red is unstoppable. You get your big lightning plus a tank for, but that sounds really cool actually. That might have to potentially check that out on my second class set. I think that'd be really cool. That got both. Oh wow, yeah, lovely. Doesn't get much better than that. Surprises me that Wizard's Frost actually hits these enemies. Okay, come on then, big boy. What have you got for me? Big damage. Oh, you love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Yeah, blue with a hint of red sounds really cool, actually. I might have to bear that in mind. Like I said, because I'm relatively new to the game, I mean, Yeah, I still think a year. A year's pretty new. I would say so. Because I'm still quite new. I don't know what like the meta is. I don't know kind of like what people are going to. I've just kind of picked... The way that I play the game is I pick a class, I either enjoy it or I don't. And I just roll with it from there. I try not to think too much into it if I can avoid it. I don't actually know. Did I accept the quest that ticks off my missions? Is it reputation? No, it's not, is it? Is there not a mission that shows you how many quests you've done? Or did I not actually accept that? Maybe I'm being really dumb. Ah, wait, no, that's tasks. Okay. Alright, maybe I'm just being an idiot then. Possibly. It is highly possible, obviously. 1 year. I'm a 6-year vet. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, this is why I don't, like, come in, like, all guns blazing, like a lot of people that I know better than others. Because, honestly, like, I'm here... The only reason I make videos and I'm really passionate about it is just because I love the game. Like, I wouldn't claim for a second to know everything. But it is really cool to hear the opinions of people that have played for a lot longer than me. I guess from my perspective, the benefit I've got is having like a fresh set of eyes on the game. I see things in a different way that you guys will. And my plan is, my hopeful plan, is to build up kind of enough momentum within LOTRO to kind of start introducing people back into the game, you know, or people that have played it and put it down for a bit and thought nothing of it. But then, you know, the idea is they pick it up again, or new people that have never played pick it up and start playing. I think that'd be really cool. Because it is a phenomenal game. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay, there are some elements of it that aren't great. Like, obviously the performance isn't fantastic, but there's so much story and so much character in every corner of this game. Every quest that you take, I've said this before in a video, but every single quest that you take in this game, doesn't matter if it's a menial task in the Shire, or if you're questing in Angmar and you're doing some really, really, like, fucked up stuff with the Watching Stones. Like, every single quest has a meaning, has a story, and it really shows, you know. It really does show. I'll never get bored of this, by the way, ever. That's incredible. Look at that. That is like bloody skill porn. So I'm just going to pull all of these, get the water law going, pop fire right here. Hopefully they'll just walk into it. Yeah, that's kind of nuts. That's, yeah, we'll take that. Happy days. I've always said, like, since I started playing this, I would have loved to have been there for the initial launch of this game. And I made a video not that long ago, actually, looking at some of the graphics, the graphical changes. Because people just think the graphics have always been like this. But if you actually look at the graphics of, like, vanilla, I call it vanilla, I really hate that term, actually, of, like, the launch version of LOTRO, they were so different. So different. There's something so cool about wielding a sword and a staff at the same time. I feel like that's just like fucking man mode, you know? Or, hello? You're already in use, are you? I mean, can you act like it? Bro. Please. I beg of you. Thank you. Damn. This all was just, like, blue balling me over here. Alright. And we're out of here. We're out of here. I should probably check my loot bag, actually. I've not even looked through any of this stuff recently. What do you guys take, by the way? What do you take typically from loot? I have stereotypically just been taking things that are like slightly worth some money that I can sell, or like slightly better gear. Like, talk to me about these. One thing I don't know much about is these steel-bound loot boxes. What am I supposed to be constantly collecting these? I know I've got to buy a key to like unlock them, but are they worth it? The very reasons you've said is the reason why most don't play it. It is the depth of the story, and I believe it turns people off. I guess actually I see both sides. I do see both sides of the coin. Actually, that's a very good point. I need to get out of this area though, because it's fucking loud. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Pretty much that. Just got to buy keys. Okay. I guess it probably says it, but I guess the loot that comes out of it just scales with whatever level I am or whatever I'm doing. Does the lore and the depth of story turn people off? Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think it does. I think. Do you know what? The biggest thing that hit me in the face when I first started playing is this. You press M, you come out of here, you come out of here, you come out of here, and you're like, fucking hell. There is like so much content. And do you know what? You don't even really pay any attention to Umbar down here. You're looking around, you think, fuck me, alright, well, alright, okay, there's probably what, 5 or 6 zones, and you go, oh, what's an area door? Oh, I'll click here. Okay, so area door has now got its own like 6, 7, I mean, well, there's more. How many zones are there here? What, we've got Ered Luin, Forahel, Evandim, Yondershire. There's at least, what, 8, 9, 10? I mean, fuck, dude. Then you got all of this stuff that's connected together. So then you go, oh, okay, right, well, I'm going to sort of zone in on one zone. Let's say I'm questing Ered Luin. Click here. Fuck me. Okay, so I've now got all of this. All of these, each individual locations, which have all got different quest hubs and stuff. I think this is what puts a lot of people off as well, because it's hard, right? Because the game can't have no content. You can't, if you were to play a game for the first time and there was fuck all in it, you're not going to come back. But I think LOTRO probably does the opposite of that. Pretty sure most people just trash the lock boxes. Oh, okay, fine. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate that. And now and then I'll buy keys. It scales. You get some embers, occasionally nice cosmetics, and usually a useful bit of gear that you can destroy if you don't want for extra embers. Okay, yeah, Andrew, appreciate this. The subscription. I'll get my words out eventually. Appreciate that. Thank you for the YouTube sub. Really does help. We are. It sounds stupid to me saying this, but we're fast approaching 3,000, which is mad. Like, honestly, where are we at here? I don't want to bore you guys to death because a lot of you probably don't even give a shit, but to me, like, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to this sort of stuff. But, like, literally 28 days ago, we had, like, pretty much 2,000. It's grown rapidly, far more rapidly than I would have thought, so I really do appreciate it. It means a great deal. On another note, LOTRO doesn't have a great marketing team, hard to rebrand the game, that is connected with some of the most complex lore on the planet. Yeah, you can say that louder, that's for sure. That's kind of like, that's kind of what I was saying earlier about the new Legacy of Morgoth expansion, right? Like, aside from me seeing stuff on Reddit and Twitter, well, sorry, that's not the right term, is it? X, I should say. And like posts on like the Facebook group, I wouldn't know there was a new expansion coming. Like, I know the game's probably not big enough to like put a TV advert out or anything, but yeah, goddamn, like you just don't know about stuff, do you? I'm going to say something incredibly controversial now, and someone in the chat or someone watching this video at a later date is definitely going to look at this and be like, how the hell can you say that when you play a game like this? But World of Warcraft, to me, it's always been massively oversold, in my opinion. And I've put some hours, I've probably done maybe 100 to 150. You know, I've never got like super end game. I've never really wanted to. But I cannot grasp, in my opinion, how people can sit back, right, and look at the graphics of LOTRO, okay, the landscape, everything around it. I don't see how they can look at this, then look at World of Warcraft, which is basically a cartoon, and go, LOTRO's graphics is shit. It just blows my mind. Like, I know there's an art style there. That's the argument, right? It's the art style. But it just, there are so many arguments I see people having online, and I don't mean to be one of those people. When they talk about, oh, WoW's graphics are amazing, I'm like, no, they're fucking not. it looks like a cartoon. You cannot tell me. Fair enough, if someone's talking about, I don't know, I hate to bring it up, but like New World or something. New World's graphics, aside from the game, I don't like the game, but aside from the gameplay, the graphics are amazing. They are really, really good for what the game is. Like Black Desert Online, really good graphics, right? They are good visual fidelity games. But people that sit there and can, like, I'm not saying you did, but people that talk about World of Warcraft against, like, you know, people often say, oh, you know, LOTRO's a rip-off or a knockoff World of Warcraft. Oh, the graphics are terrible on LOTRO. Like, you can't. If you're playing World of Warcraft, it baffles me that you can even comment on the graphics. It's just insane to me. The Morgoth expansion is super low-key at the moment. Yeah, I think so. I think it's sort of quite swept under the rug, really. That's kind of why I wanted to make a video about it, because I felt like, other than someone sitting there and watching an hour's worth of live stream of scenario, as good as, you know, the descriptions were and he was answering questions, but he's just running around a field or a desert. It was, I don't know, it was a bit vague, so I thought, well, it's worth clearing up. What have we got? So, Tasty says, WoW kickstarted the shift in the space towards casual MMOs over the more hardcore Ultima and EverQuest. I think you're dead right there. Yeah, I do. I was watching a video from a guy the other day, a guy called Preach, quite a big YouTuber. You guys probably know who he is, big streamer. And he was saying that, you know, the landscape content for World of Warcraft is the easiest that it's ever been. And I think it's probably the easiest in the MMO genre as a whole, really. WoW is the largest fetch quest game on the planet. It's the Mega Shire. I love that term. And I played the last expansion, The War Within. Nothing's changed at all. At least LOTRO tries to evolve. Yeah, I agree. WoW has that easy to sell cartoon aesthetic. Yeah, it's Fortnite syndrome, right? I'm not saying they look the same, but it is very much like, you know, let's make something that is easy to digest. Animal Crossing, Fortnite, that sort of thing, you know. The thing is, for me, I probably suffer with this a bit more because I'm like old as fuck, basically. But I really struggle to get immersed in games like that. I love the fact that Lord of the Rings Online is like a grounded type of fantasy. I've said this so many times before. I just love the fact that some areas look like they could be real, and some areas look like, you know, like a dream, you know. And that really sells the immersion for me a lot. I have to be immersed in the game that I'm playing. If I'm not immersed, I'm just not interested. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way. And I just don't get that with World of Warcraft. You know, like, not to bring it up, but like even Final Fantasy 14. Spent quite a few hours playing that. The gameplay was fun. Some of the classes are fun. Story was okay, but I didn't really care. I wasn't really that super interested, to be fair. I'm probably absolutely going the wrong way constantly. Need a valid target. Is that not a valid target? No, not attack these things? Or is this just LOTRO being LOTRO? Oh, it is. Okay. There we go. Look. We're going the right way, finally. Oh, holy. Okay. Guys, chill, 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 chill. Yes. Get stunned, fool. Big dragon. Have a link, so you can have that, and then you can burn in this little square if you can just stand there for me. Oh, you can all burn, actually. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Excellent. LOTRO is like a book where the author is adding pages. WoW was a big book that with each expansion the pages are ripped out. That's so interesting you should say it, talking about books, because the latest World of Warcraft expansion, from what I've seen people talking about, focuses heavily on story and storytelling. But I'm fairly sure that for the last however many expansions World of Warcraft has had, they know full well that most people that play that game do not give a shit about backstory. And if they do, a lot of the backstory, from what I can remember, is told through separate books that they've actually had to release to wind all the story together. I've never been a fan of, like, oh, if you want to know the lore, like, in a game that you're playing, you have to then go and buy a book. Like, fair enough. Put the main bulk of the content in the game you're playing, and then attach some side story stuff to some books. But I've always found it wild with stuff like that. It's just never made any sense to me. It's sad they cancelled the graphical overhaul for LOTRO. I think it's a safe bet to assume that the new Middle-earth MMO developed by Amazon will just not hit its mark. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think there was a statement that one of the developers for the Amazon MMO made when they were chatting to one of the executives. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube called Josh Strife Hayes, and he actually spoke about this. And he was saying that one of the directors at Amazon was saying, well, you know, I would assume that anyone that plays the older Lord of the Rings online will just come straight across to our game. I don't think they quite understand or realise how much time, investment, passion, how many relationships people have built in this game. It's not going to be as easy as just jumping from one to the other, you know. But I do think personally, I'll give it a go, don't get me wrong, I'll try it. But I don't think it'll be able to even come close to what LOTRO's managed to achieve. Especially since New World was their test bed for the new Middle-earth MMO. Yeah, New World's had no end of ups and downs, let's be honest. It shall help secure the foothold. Hell yeah, brother! March on Gundabad. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do this. And this. I'd say the best way to view it is that you're invested in LOTRO and the universe, whereas WoW for a long time has been focused on the gameplay, which isn't a strong suit of LOTRO's. I think that is a very fair statement, actually. I do think so. I think I am invested. Do you know what? Actually, the only thing I would say to that is, if I hadn't have read the books, hadn't have been invested in the movies and the universe of LOTRO, then yeah, LOTRO probably would have been a harder sell. Like my brother, for example, he plays a lot of PC games and MMOs, and he's often said, "Oh, I'll give LOTRO a go, and we can play it together and stuff." But he's got no. I don't think he even knows who Tolkien is. So him to jump into this game would just be. I mean, I think it would just go over his head. He'd be looking at this thinking, "What is this clunky ass piece of shit?" Do you know what I mean? Oh, you spawned in, you sneaky little devils, spawning in there. And Amazon are shizzing the bed with a TV show, tainting any future projects. I think they need to do some PR work before ever releasing an MMO. I don't know about you, like, I made one video about Rings of Power, and it was purely because, like, I just wanted to vent because I was watching it and it was just making my eyes and ears bleed, truthfully. And I'm not like a white knight. Like, I love Tolkien's work, but to me, any Lord of the Rings stuff that I can get my hands on and that I can watch and take in is better than nothing, right? And some of the visuals of that show are fantastic, but they massively miss the mark with the lore, ultimately. But I made one video and I made a rant and put it to bed, but there are so many videos of fucking Rings of Power. Rings of Power's this, and Rings of Power's terrible, and Rings of Power. I'm like, bro, like, I think people are getting more viewership out of that than they are actually watching the show at this point. There are some people that I know that have commented on these videos to say, I don't even watch the show, but I just watch these, like, episode reviews just to save me watching it. Because the MMO will be unfairly bashed with folk who cannot separate the so-called hate of the TV show, projecting it, killing the marketing. Yeah, I do think so. I mean, we're creatures of habit, right? Humans are proud individuals. We stand up for what we believe in. We stand against things we don't. And, you know, I don't know. It's like if you were to buy a car from a dealership and it gave you nothing but problems, and they brought out a new car and it was the best deal of your life, you'd probably be quite reluctant to even go back and try it, you know? So I do understand that. I understand why people are like that. Can we buy more Lego, please? Yeah. Yes, darling. Yeah, we can. I would have thought you'd have been sick of building that, though. Been building that for a while. I think the first episode of the first and second season were okay, but after that it went downhill. It took me 3 attempts to finish episode 2 of season 2, and I've still got, what we now with 5 episodes in the Rings of Power. So I've still got 3, 4, and 5 to watch. Yeah, I just yeah, Want Me, thank you for the YouTube sub. I appreciate you. Welcome. Thanks so much for your support. I just the biggest thing for me, right? I get the world is a very inclusive place, but when you're not just messing with like Fast and Furious here. Like, if they made like Rings of Fast and Rings of Furious, no one would give a fuck if you made Vin Diesel like a black Gaylord or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one would care. It's not that deep. But when you're messing with a lore that runs deeper than most of us have ever lived in our lifetime, to get that wrong is so it just really puts salt on the wound. And I think that's what pisses, because everything now is more focused on, are we woke enough? Are we diverse enough? Do we have enough straight people? Do we have enough gay people? Do we have enough people that are in between? Do we have, I don't know, like people that are massively miscast for the role? Okay, yeah. Do we have people that can act? Probably not, but okay. And I run the Silmarillion group on Facebook. Needless to say, even if I wanted to watch the show, the members of the group have tainted it for me before I even turn the TV on. That's really sad. Let me just let this cat in. Kitty cat, you can do what you need to do. Yeah, that's a shame. I would, do you know what? As much as I don't enjoy the, that's really, I don't know how to phrase this, guys. I don't enjoy the show, but I enjoy the Lord of the Rings universe. Is that fair to say? I don't know if I'm just talking out my ass. So I would still give it a go, honestly, and just make your own mind up about it. I don't think you'll like it, but if you're like me and you just kind of like taking in the aesthetic of the world, then I think you'll enjoy that. But yeah, it's a shame that it's been tainted for you a little bit. I respect that you even watch them, though. I'm tired of people telling me it's terrible, but they don't even watch it. Yeah, this is the thing, right? I've always struggled with that as well. There are so many people on the internet that are just cheap. Just people that are like, oh, well, this person that I've never met has said that this thing isn't good, so I probably shouldn't do that thing. And what happens is we end up just following each other, because then that one person will then go and tell someone at work that, oh, I don't think this is right. This is terrible. But there's no context there. He won't then go and say, oh, well, Josh told me it wasn't very good, and I watched this guy's stream and it wasn't, you know, he told me it wasn't great. He'll just say, oh no, this certain thing you shouldn't watch, and then that next person, it's like Chinese whispers, it goes on, and before you know it, no one's watched this show, no one's got any idea what they're talking about, and we've got no one wanting to watch anything. Plus is now on the bed with me, doing what he does best, sleeping. You and that cat, honestly, that's someone else. It's a blessing Amazon doesn't have the rights to make Silmarillion content, so anything first age will stay sacred. Feels like Tolkien Estate are not interested in selling rights for it either. Tasty, didn't they say that Stand and Stone Games don't have the rights to Silmarillion? I'm pretty sure that that's one of the notes that I took from the live stream. I'm pretty sure the Silmarillion content SSG don't have access to. I would love to see some first age stuff. Like, one of my biggest, like holy fuck moments was when I was reading the story about Melkor and Ungoliant, and the individual story of how Ungoliant consumes herself out of her own unsatiated hunger just blew my mind. And the thing is, for me, right, I have always been into, like, I love really high fantasy, dark spiders, and like they terrify me, but like I love that aesthetic. So I would love to see something like that. In all honesty, they don't mean with any canon characters in terms of race, gender. It's pretty much all ones for the show. Season 2, in my opinion, is way better than 1. Don't mess with. Yeah, I agree. I'm pretty sure though that, was it the end of episode 1 season 2, or was it beginning of episode 2 season 2? There was one that was like a really, really slow burner. And there's just, the trouble is for me, there was so much stuff in that show which they've gone, shit, we need to put this in here because reasons. You know, like For example, when Elrond gives, I forget his name, the guy who takes the rings on a ship, goes to them, throw them into the sea off the boat, and then a magical wave just gets like nudged into the boat, and then the rings spill out, and the bag opens, and he goes, oh fuck, I just put one of these on now. Like, there's so much stuff that's like, but why? Like when Sauron gets captured by the orcs, to just say that, oh, by the way, if you like let me go, I'll tell you something. And then the something that he's got to say is that, look, I don't know about you, just word on the street is Sauron's got another form, and he's like, and then he's like, oh fuck, okay, fine, I'll let you go. You go and see the elves, and then we'll sort this all out. I'm like, why not just go and see the elves anyway? Correct. Currently no one holds the rights to make any form of First Age content. Rings of Power couldn't even show Morgoth and Ungoliant attack the two trees of Valinor. It'd be really cool to see the First Age content load. I would love it. I'd love it so much. I really would. Yep. I once asked them on live stream for the Numenor instance, the ability to experience the fall of Numenor. It ain't happening. Just like shut down. Like, just, we don't talk about Numenor. Just, Beginning, you're bang on with Nerderotic there. He only gets views for hate, although I think Rings of Power has some rights. They use the name Anatar. LOTRO weren't allowed to use Anatar. That's really interesting. I had no idea, actually. I just, the biggest thing for me, right, so I'm not an actor, clearly. Like, I am probably in no position to really comment on anyone's acting, but do you not just feel that the actors that play, and I can't help but compare from the Peter Jackson renditions, which by the way were not perfect. There are so many things that were missed out of the Lord of the Rings trilogy of books that were not in the films. Obviously, to kind of even the extended versions, they need to cut them down, but compared to what we had, the opening scene where Elrond is commanding that volley of arrows, and do you know what fucking like makes my hair stand on edge is when his eye winces as that arrow like flies past his head. Like, to me, that's like fucking Elrond, you know. That's like, oh, you think of Elrond, you don't think of some guy who's got way too much VO5 in his hair and he's like wearing robes and he's looking very majestic and, oh, I'm just sanding down this boat because fuck knows I'm sanding it down. You know, like that's what really bothers me about it. I just feel like everyone is really, really miscast. Like Galadriel, like everyone loves to hate on the new Galadriel, right? And I don't mean any ill will towards the actor at all. But I feel like it's not her fault, but I feel like the show portrays her way too much trying to be this like alpha female Chad, right? When in the films, Galadriel is just this ever-living, perfect, ever-white, pure being of just incredible magical capability. And that to me is just not, it's not landing, you know? It's not landing at all. Also, when people get annoyed about the woke orcs, LOTRO did it first and Shield of it. Did they really? That's really interesting. By woke orcs, do you mean the family? Like, do we really have to go to war? We've got a family and we've got a home here. Please, Adar, don't send us to war again. What a great start. Holy, mate, is this guy a raid boss? Like, what are we doing here? This guy's got stuns for days. There's a village of orcs that don't want to fight. Peter Jackson added way too much non-canon material, but I can't deny it. That fight with Elrond, Saruman, Galadriel against the Nazgul was bad. That is so fucking cool. It's so cool. I think it's one of I guess the moment that stood out to me when I didn't quite realize how in depth these movies were and how much material and time went into them. The moment that stood out to me was when I was reading up about the scale models for the Hobbits and the fact that not only did they have to make the scale models for the regular actors, but they also made duplicates of much smaller items, models, clothing to lay around the scenery to make the world feel more believable portion-wise for the Hobbits. And I was like, oh my god. Like, the length of... There's even certain scenes, I think there's one scene actually, where Samwise is fighting Shelob, and when Sam comes onto the scene and he's holding the sword out and you just see his arm, that's actually Peter Jackson. And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I was like, I love the fact that people are so into this, you know. Even Vigo, when he broke his foot, kicking the helmet, and he let out that god almighty, like, ah! And I was like, fuck! I was like losing my fucking mind. Losing my mind. Where are we going? I go over here. As I say, lately we are not the demographic. I don't know what the demographic is, but it's not us. Yeah, true, true. I guess most of the demographic of Lord of the Rings is probably like people that look like me, old and bald, and a little bit broken and a little bit sad. You know, they want like the kids. You know, they want like the future. They want the vapors, man, like Vape Nation and all that stuff. They don't want our old asses anymore. It's not what Amazon's about. Amazon's here for a long time, not a good time. What about the Orclings? Which Orclings are we referring to? I'll still argue it's not that far out. In the book, Shagrat is talking about wanting to sneak off, get away from the war and the bosses. They prefer a life of raising easy targets. When he deflected throw... Oh yeah, the throwing knife was insane. It was insane, dude. Do you know what? That's another really great point. When I read about that and realized that Lurtz threw the wrong knife and he fucking like parried it and deflected it, I was like, oh my god, that is so badass, dude. That is so badass. Oh shit, we've pulled here. Okay, let's just... Yeah, okay. That spell is just disgusting, man. That is just... Oh, wow, okay, you're an actual, like, proper one. Don't know what proper one is, but you're one of them. Is that going to get all of you? That's kind of nuts, honestly. You can have this, my friend. This is for you. Enjoy that. You also have this, and you can have one of these. And that will finish you off. Lovely. They are targeting a generation that doesn't read, but expect them to relate to the show sourced from a book that possibly demands that you read a book that they can't, that they can't do. They'll just have to make it into a version of like The Hungry Caterpillar or something. You know, just make it like a little picture book. It's interesting actually, because if you think about it, The Hobbit, from what I can remember, was designed to be a children's book or some form of children's tale. So they are capable of doing it. Well, I say they, Tolkien was. The guy's basically Aragorn. God, yeah. Didn't he chip a tooth as well? Am I crazy? Or did he chip a tooth during the filming? That would have been an Alex Baldwin situation for the night. Yo, can you imagine? Can you imagine if that connected? God damn. So Lawmaster now are the most OP. Honestly, Lawmaster is disgusting. It really is disgusting. Oh wait, so I auto accepted those that little mission tally quest that I had here. That's cool. Should have made a Lego movie Rings of Power. Problem solved. Can you imagine? I bet you if they released a Rings of Power Fortnite expansion, I bet the show would go crazy. Can you imagine? Fortnite X Rings of Power. Yo, that was a hell of a stun. Oh my god, please, guys, chill, chill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. Damn. I mean, look, you guys asked for this. You came out swinging, you know. You could have been cool like that, but you weren't. Hate or love the trilogy, we will not see movies like that anymore. That has got to be probably the realest statement I have ever read, because actually, financially, it doesn't make sense. Why put that much money, time, effort into practical effects when CGI just does everything nowadays, you know? I recommend watching Peter Jackson's vlog series for The Hobbit. The resources, time, people and money it took to make the trilogy is nothing short of amazing. I love stuff like that, by the way. So there's a guy that I follow on YouTube, you guys probably already know of him, it's called Nerd of the Rings, and he went to, I believe it was New Zealand, to the set of the Shire, and he got to go into all of the prop buildings, and there are so many items and props and everything laid out that are actual physical and real items that you can pick up. They have tangible weight to them, they have a real wear to them, smell, you know, they didn't just create a set, they created a fucking village. Like, there's a story about a tree, and this tree they had to replace with loads of different metal spines to support the tree. I'm not doing it any justice at all by explaining it this way, but put it this way, if you get a chance to watch it, Nerd of the Rings is called on YouTube, and oh god, the content's incredible. I mean, he does a lot of like deep dive, like lore stuff. But to see him go on that trip, I was just like so jealous. So jealous. I'd love to. Like, there's a little place that you can stay in, which is close to where me and Paige are. And it is a little like, I think it's like close to Ely, if any of you guys know where Ely is. And it's a little like Hobbit themed staycation thing that you can do. And I've wanted to do it for ages. We're getting married in November, and I really wanted to go for that sort of thing, but yeah, it's I'm obsessed with all that sort of stuff. The true Lore Master blue line is not OP. Only the unofficial for the trendy kids red line is OP. I do love me some red line Lore Master, that's for sure. But I am determined to try out some of these other lines as well. Smashing through these guys. Smashing through them. I feel like these are quite easy to do and just sort of like chat and relax. There's always sort of stuff going on. I think one thing that puts a lot of people off to begin with is that Lord of the Rings Online is not the most traversable game ever. There's a lot of downtime. Especially when you get like people that are used to flying mounts or being able to teleport everywhere. This is probably quite a hard sell. That does so much damage. That is disgusting. You can get married in a kind of hobbit house near me in Dorset, or in a Viking long. That's fucking cool. That's so cool. I'm not paying an inch of attention here at all. I'd love that. That sounds wicked, Andy. That sounds really cool. Lawemaster just needs some unique form of teleport, like Hunter can, Cappy summon. Guard Rev summon could have Lawemaster, something teleport to complete the OPness. Oh my god, I don't think Lawemaster needs any more, honestly. I mean, I'm only judging Lawemaster off the abilities I've got up to level 50, but my skill set that I've got available to me now is insane. So God knows what the next 100 levels are going to give me, honestly. Just being able to, I've said this time and time again, but just being able to triple stack this water lore regeneration gives you so much that you can do. I mean, like, you can effectively at this level, if I triple stack to this water lore, I can heal for, I mean, how long does this pop for? What have we got? Is it every 2 seconds? Every 4 seconds. So I can basically heal 180 to 200 health every 4 seconds if I triple stack this, which is enough at this level to pretty much out heal most things. Man, I recently got into LOTRO and found out I missed out on the Mirkwood supporter pack. I hope it comes back soon, as that cosmetic set is amazing. Yeah, the Mirkwood coffer pack I missed as well. I love, do you know what? I love the cosmetics in this game. God damn, are some of them expensive. And for actually what you get in some of the packs, as much as I love this game, sometimes I sit back and think, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth the amount of money, considering you got to, you know, you got to fund the expansions as well. I get they've got to make the money somewhere, but considering a lot of these cosmetics aren't even account bound their character. Yeah, if you're playing WoW, you can put on trendy youthful music in the background and people will watch you craft. How is that a thing? Do people watch a lot of like crafting and whatnot? Is that, I don't know. The thing is, I was always skeptical. If you guys saw the YouTube post where I was like, look, I might stream, I might not. The reason why I said that is I can't imagine anyone wanting to watch anyone play this game for any length of time. I don't know, like I feel like if the person that you're watching and conversing with isn't interesting, I'm not saying I am, by the way, in the slightest, but if the person that you're watching isn't interesting, then this game, by its very nature, apart from the world and being invested in that, I don't think this is a particularly riveting experience to watch. I don't know, I'm more interested in the people than I am, you know, than I am the game sometimes. Oh yeah, this is a big thing. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, you're a tree. Oh, fuck me. Wait, what's a big thing beginning of days? Is it the monetization stuff we were talking about? Oh, you little bugger. How dare you? I don't think I should be able to do that much damage to an actual tree by hitting it with my star. We just pull these. Let's just go for it. What we got? Come pull you. You can come over here as well. You can come here. Come into my ring of fire. Come on. Come on. Follow me. Let's go. Heal that. Oh no, the stun's not good. The stun. Worst timing for the stun. Oh, did we get it? Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Oh my god. Big XP. Big XP. Can you come over here? Come and stand in this square with your intelligent A. Oh my god, you're so big brain. You went round the tree. I guess supporter packs were implemented to feed those new to the game who'd rather not grind for a while with good looking gear. Oh, you bloody bastard. Get away from me, please. I didn't realise there's a Wraith here. This is the trouble with these legendary servers. Bloody Wraiths everywhere. They're such an annoyance. I like little ankle biters. Sad it has to be FOMO content though, and not just permanent additions. Yeah, I guess that's their way of building up the incentive to look, if you don't buy this now, you're gonna miss it. Don't miss out. I will buy myself some cosmetics at some point. I really will. We've got so much stuff to pay off. Like recently, now I'm going through a bit of a transition where like as much as I'm self-employed and I've got my own stuff there, like I'm trying to make this YouTube thing a full-time thing. I love doing it. I never get burnt out from it at all. I've always wake up wanting to do it, and I don't know. I just can't really see myself doing anything else. So right now, all of our money is kind of like paying bills and trying to, you know, do this as much as I can. At the moment, we're uploading every day, which I kind of want to keep the same. But I appreciate it doesn't happen for everyone, you know. It's hard. Oh no, it's a big thing. The mundane crafting stuff in WoW, so long as it's complemented with streams of actually stuff, interactions, viewers, they're watching it. And most of the time, WoW streamers aren't even playing the game. It's just them eating and talking to chat. Jesus Christ, really? That's a thing? Right, okay, well, next stream, what I'll do, I'll just have dinner, And then you guys can just talk amongst yourselves. I think that's just what we'll do from now on. Oh my god. The stuns are getting real now. Oh, I don't need to kill any more of these, do I? I guess we can though for XP, right? There's quite a few here. We could lure all these together. Come here, Mr. Tree. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You can come here. You can come here as well. You can also come here. Oh my god, there are so many following me. Is that a stun? Break out this stun if we can. Oh my god, lag. Lag. No. Bad lag. Terrible lag. Awful lag. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, fuck me. How did we survive that? How did we survive that? Okay, let's just take that win and we can leave. Oh, you joke, but sadly that would likely work. Yeah, okay, I'll bear that in mind. Well, I hope for the most part, from you guys that have been here for the first stream, I hope it's been somewhat okay to watch. I'm not the greatest entertainer in the world, but I just thought I'm just going to go live and then whatever happens, happens. So I hope it's not been too dreadful. Where the fuck am I going? Where am I going? Oh, there he is. It's just like there's just no indication as to where you're going. There's nothing. It's like, okay, just go this way, you know? Still love that ability so much. From what I've seen on the wiki, the best looking gear is earned in-game, which is great. Oh, that's awesome. I've seen some really cool gear. I think it's the... There is one pack. Minas Morgul, I think it is. Is it the Minas Morgul pack? And it gives you these crazy, like, fiery pauldrons, and you get, like, a horse with, like, adornments and stuff on it. It looks really, really cool. Right, I think we'll finish these off, and I think we'll call the stream there for tonight. If that's cool. You did better than me. I went live and got 2 people watching. I think it's weird. Like, I used to stream years ago, and I never used to make any real content on YouTube. And I would sit there and stream to like one person, and that person would be like me watching myself on my phone. It's not, what the fuck is going on here? There's enemies here, aren't there? But they're just not spawned in. Yeah, fuck this. What is going on with Mordor, please? Can we fix Mordor? Where are the enemies? Where are they? Oh, what the fuck? Please, Mordor, please. Help a brother out. Ah, dear. God damn, that was funny. Yeah, so I used to stream like on and off, and just no one would watch. But I do think when you're putting content out and you've got a fairly consistent income of subscribers, I think you're probably more likely to get a few people here and there. But yeah, it's very hit and miss. Plus, like, I don't know, I feel like everyone wants to be a streamer now, or everyone wants to be a content creator, so the market is massively oversaturated. But if you're one of those people that doesn't make any content outside of streaming, I think you'll struggle to grow, especially if you're on Twitch. If you're just going live on Twitch every single day for 4 or 5 hours and you don't make any content elsewhere, you're probably wasting your time. I firmly believe that. I would legit pay 2 years for a sub if it meant a better map, though. Do you know what, like, I'm with you. I just wish, I love the map as it is, but I just wish there was a bit more accessibility on the map. I wish it was a bit easier to use. But for the most part, I'm fairly fine with the map, to be honest. Oh my god, that stun is just lethal. Just horrible. Can I cast this in time? Oh, yes. Beautiful. On YouTube, the most you can ask for is like 30 viewers of LOTRO. You definitely need other content to back it up. Do you know what? On the basis that for like a year and a bit, maybe 2 years, when I used to stream, like I said, I was streaming with like one person. We've had, what do we have in here at one point today? We had 39 people, so nearly 40 people on the first stream, which I don't think is too bad at all, to be honest. This might sound like really false, like me saying this, but I kind of wanted to stream just to hang out with you guys and chat to you a bit more like personally, rather than just in YouTube comments. So I'm not really that bothered really if loads of people tune in or whoever wants to come and go. Like, I appreciate streaming's not for everyone. But it's just a cool way of me just being able to, you know, have a chat or play some games. Really, I needed to click on this. Louis 7 was the man. He was top tier. He hasn't made anything in at least 6 months. All streams. Yeah, do you know what? I can't agree with you enough there. I used to watch, actually before I even started playing LOTRO properly, I used to watch Louis streams all the time. Used to watch his content. I don't know what happened, man. Like, I actually, it sounds really sad, but I actually Googled like what happened to Louis 7, and people have made I think there's like a Reddit poll about it, a Reddit forum. Apparently he's just taken some time away. I think his last video, he made a Guild Wars 2 video, and then that was it. So I guess he just got really burnt out, maybe really burnt out on LOTRO, or life stuff happened. I don't really know. Your stream is great though. LOTRO's main content is questing, exploring delves, and what have you not. Chatting LOTRO and Tolkien is nice. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. It's actually nicer to play this game and chat to people as well. Normally when I'm playing this, I'm just like recording, you know, the screen, or I'm just like waffling rubbish to myself. So to be able to chat with you guys is cool as well. I used to talk to him in chat on his streams. Love it. Yeah, completely agree. Yeah, he was lovely. Genuine as well. The only person that I have really interacted with in the LOTRO community, I've spoken to Aubrey a couple of times. We were talking about some potential collab stuff, which is really quite cool. And I've subbed to Voice of the Rings, and I watch his streams from time to time. I like Zolan a lot. I do, Voice of the Rings, but I feel like when you're watching his streams, sometimes he doesn't really interact with the chat that much. He just kind of focuses on what he's doing, and that's fine, you know. But like, I feel like the whole point of a live stream is to kind of keep up to, you know, keep tabs on what's going on. You need that interaction. If you're not going to have that interaction, then you may as well just make a video. In my humble opinion. This area is a little bit laggy, that's for sure. Oh, we can pull all of these. This is us all day long. Wait, what? Hello? Ring of... Whoa! Ring of... Where are you going, buddy? Where did you just spawn in? Damn. Oh yeah, can't chat on their streams unless you... Is that true? Is that for Aubrey and Voice of the Rings? You're not allowed to chat on their stream unless you're a sub? Wait, these guys aren't dead? Really? I'm being like tangled and everything here. Not very... That's got to be the best terminology I've ever heard. That's not very Louis 7 of them. That is 110%. That is a sentence I'm going to use for the rest of my life. Long live Louis. Me and Louis are similar in the sense that I think we just... I'll speak to anyone. I really will. I'll just chat to... It doesn't matter to me if you're a free watcher or a sub. It doesn't matter to me. Like, I appreciate either way. And we both have cats. And I used to love watching his little cat just like jump around and just terrorize. I think he had 2 actually at one point. Just terrorize him all the time. But I used to watch his content a lot. He's a really, really good guy. Really good guy. That's not very Louis 7 of you. I think as well, I don't know if you guys feel this, but I mean, you'll probably hear me bang on about like, oh, I need to feel connected to this, that, and the other. That works the same with people, you know? Like, some of the people that I interact with the most are people that I've watched like YouTube videos of, or I've spent time chatting to them generally, and I feel like building that relationship, it really rewards a lot, you know? Like, I really like establishing like that connection with people like you guys in the chat, and you guys get to know me as well, you know, like, because aside from the videos, you can't really tell like what everyone's about. Do you know what I mean? That cat skyrocketed him. Yeah, that's why like a lot of, if anyone becomes a member to the channel, like I've got little like cat emotes and stuff and little cat badges, and I have no kids, so like my cat is my world. Like, he is literally my little boy. So I can understand that from like one cat dad to another. I do get that. Keep at it. LOTRO is already a niche community with limited number of people interested. You are good at running the conversation and have it flowing into different subjects. Keeps it interesting. That's a really, really nice insight, mate. Thank you so much. See, to me, and you'll have to forgive me, but to me, like, I've always had, or thought I have had, undiagnosed ADHD. The reason being is, growing up, I used to get frustrated with like being into one subject for like, I don't know, like a couple of days, and then ditching that and then going on to something else, or never being able to settle on a career path, or having a really overactive brain. And over the years, it doesn't get better, but you just learn how to manage it. And now I think I'm at a point where dealing with ADHD, I can use it to talk about different things. If I sit down to make a video, I'm never struggling for topics. I can always like sit down without a script and just come up with some stuff. And I think it's now in my older age starting to help me a little bit more, whereas it used to get me down a lot, because I used to think like, why am I like this? Like, why can't I ever just focus on one thing? He had a separate live cam for his cat at one stage. Yeah, I think, was that not like one of the bottom corners of his stream or something like that? Fairly sure it was. I think he had a ginger cat, didn't he? I'm fairly sure it was ginger. But surely though, what I don't understand, and I guess you never know what's going on behind the scenes of everyone's life, right? But he had, last time I checked, he had 16,000 subscribers, right? Which, as far as I know, are all from LOTRO, basically. Now, at that point, the reason why I say this is you've got Voice of the Rings, again, all respect and power to him. He's got about 9,000 subscribers now, and he does YouTube full time. So surely, unless Louis doesn't want to do it, surely he was at a point where he could make YouTube videos full time, and that would have been his career. So, I don't know. There's obviously something behind the scenes that's going on. But I don't know why you would give that up or take a break or what. I don't know. I guess me and him are in very different situations. When you're the wolf coming up the hill and you're really hungry, then that's all you can ever envision, right? But when you're on top of the hill and you're king of the hill and you're already there, it's probably very hard to give a shit. I don't know. I could be wrong. Wow, that was a hell of a stun. But wherever he is in the world, whatever he's doing, I just hope he's happy. I hope he makes a return back to YouTube, back to LOTRO. What are you doing? Cat's in trouble. Cat's done something wrong. I think he's upset his mum. Apathy is a thing. Yeah, I wish him the best. I really do. I swear someone said there was a comment that I read a little while ago. I swear someone said it, like they'd spoken to him on Discord and he was just taking a break. So I hope he comes back. The main sort of content that you see with LOTRO is a lot of people that are not specific to the game, but they sort of try it, make a review on it, and then just never play it again. And I don't really think that does wonders for the integrity of the game. Because a lot of people make videos to just kind of like hit on it and then ditch it, like just to get a few views. I mean, I've made videos on like the issues with LOTRO before, but that's only to kind of like point them out in things that you have to overlook, you know, from someone who really enjoys the game. Where's this person? They're going to be back here now, right? Cool. I'm really, really happy with that. That's going to be level 45 now. Excellent. Cool. So, let's hand this in. Honestly, I started a couple of days ago, and after seeing some of those reviews, I'm feeling like I'll stick with it for a bit because I've been having a good time exploring. Yeah, I don't know, like, I really don't feel like they do wonders for what this game's trying to achieve at all. Hey, there we go. Ooh, holy deeds, bro. Holy fucking deeds. Legendary item. Take that.
I hereby grant you the rank of Dumul within the
The
Kabila
rank of
Khan,
Dumul.
the unified army of dwarves.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good spot to finish up for this evening. That's for sure. Getting to level 45, 5 levels off a cap now. I've actually done some crazy progress, to be fair. The thing with Louis, he is like the Frankie 1080p. He could take a long break, but has put in so much work. He can take a break and come back a year later and still be top tier to most. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I mean he's been uploading for God years now, right? Was he not playing it from like the beginning? Hap says, do they have fresh servers on LOTRO? Yes, legendary servers. Yeah, that's what Tasty said. Yeah, so Mordor and Angmar are VIP only, but they are legendary servers, reset servers. For anyone that is watching, there is nearly 20 of you in here, 16 of you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but you're interested in the content and a bit about me, my name is Josh. I do make Lord of the Rings online content just solely, specifically for this game. Currently we're uploading daily, so if you'd like to be updated on all sorts, LOTRO, from topics, guides, reactions, that sort of thing, then feel free to subscribe, stick around, like the video, all the good stuff that I'll bore you to death with. I'm going to try and stream, I think, minimum once a week. I was kind of just on the fence about streaming. I wasn't sure how many people would watch it, but to see the response of the stream tonight has been really, really cool. You guys have just been awesome, truthfully, really, really awesome. Louis has been uploading for 11 years. Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. That's paid off for him. Really has. I'm going to start when I can decide Hobbit or Dwarf. That is the question. Hobbit or Dwarf. From what I've gathered, legendary servers are also used for testing new things while serving the purpose of progression lock on other games. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah, I definitely think that's true. I must admit, I would quite happily tell you guys if I didn't think the legendary servers were doing anything. But I really do think so. The 64-bit in EU is massive. Yo, Frank B, I appreciate the YouTube sub, my friend. It's really, really kind of you. Welcome, welcome. Really nice to have you. Yeah, especially, I think, to be honest, I think the legendary servers are doing more for people in EU than they are anywhere else, because obviously most of the servers are located in the US. So if you are over the sea, if that makes sense, then your I guess your experience or your performance is going to be a little bit better anyway. Whereas the legendary servers, I mean, to have one in the EU is just massive for us. It really is. Yo, Hap, I appreciate that YouTube sub. Thank you so much. And thanks for hanging out in chat as well and just being awesome and supporting. And yeah, just I really genuinely, I was somewhat nervous actually about streaming. I'm not a massive like extroverted guy. I'm very like on the inside. I just like to be, you know, tucked away and make my videos and that's it. So to actually chat to people and be in the spotlight the whole time, it's pretty scary. I can't lie. I've actually got like a newfound respect for people that do this all the time because I definitely can't do this every day. But it's been really cool to hang out, that's for sure. You guys have made it really special. Yeah, the cat, thank you so much for the YouTube sub. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I think for the evening, morning, wherever you are, I think I'm going to leave that there for this stream. It's been coming up to 3 hours now, which is way longer than I thought it would be. So, yeah, I think that's a good spot. Level 45, approaching level 50. We just need to finish up in Angmar, to be honest. I feel like the enemies in Angmar are just so vastly different in level. I can go from one zone to the other and just get my ass handed to me randomly. Obviously, if you guys, let me just bring this up. For those of you that are not in the Discord, if you wish to join the Discord and you have any suggestions on content you want to see, whether it be YouTube videos or whether it be on stream and bits that you want me to do, then let me know. You can join via that link. It's very friendly. We currently have, how many fucking people do we have here? There's just over 20 of us. Yeah, 20, 21, 22 people. So quite close-knit, but a lot of Lord of the Rings Online players in there, of course. If you get any suggestions, pop them in there. This music is, like, wonderful. I love the ambient music here. Right, folks. On that note, I'm going to very much leave you to it. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for hanging out. And I will try and get together some sort of schedule so you guys know what's going on. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be to just see something just pop up and then miss it or whatever. Not that anyone cares that much, I'm sure. But yeah, I'll try and keep you posted. Cool. With that, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for being just, yeah, so welcoming. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.